Let's begin in child's pose. Separate the knees in hip distance or more. Connect the big toes. Sink the sitting bones back and down to the heels. Reach your arms out in front and let your forehead and your elbows rest down on the mat. Allow the eyes close and allow the awareness to come to the breath. Notice the air that's coming in and out of the body. Begin to notice the rhythm and flow of the breath. The expansion of your chest and your belly as you inhale, and the contraction of the belly and the chest as you exhale. Allow the awareness of the breath to bring you fully into this moment. Invite your awareness back into this moment by connecting to your breath, by connecting to the sensations to the physical body, and by connecting to your experience on this moment. Very slowly begin to press into your hands. Keep the elbows down, lift the head up just a little, and walk both of your hands over to the right side of the mat. Maybe even taking the hands off the mat. Reach the fingertips nice and far away from the body and let the forehead melt down towards the mat, creating a nice opening in through the left side body. Now, with the eyes closed, can you begin to deepen the breath? Can you visualize the breath as it moves and expands the left rib cage? Pressing into the hands and lift the head up and walk the hands in through the center and then over to the left. Fingers spread, arms stay straight. Slowly let the forehead come back down towards the floor. Close the eyes and again connect to your breath. Connect to the sensations in through the right side of the body this time. Can you keep your breath fluid? Slow, steady inhales and full complete exhales, letting the chest get heavy and melt down towards the mat. Lift the head up and walk the hands in through center. This time reach the fingertips nice and far away. Keep the elbows lifted and let the forehead melt down towards the mat for this nice, active child's pose. Relax the shoulders down. Take a deep breath in. Fill up the lungs as much as you can. And exhale, get all of the air out. With your next inhale, press down into your hands, lift head up, and slowly rise to tabletop position. Shoulders right on top of the wrists and knees right underneath the hips. Now create more space in between all of your fingertips. So separate the thumb and the index finger nice and far away from one another. Root down through the knuckle of the index finger. As you inhale, let your belly drop down towards the mat and tilt the tailbone up to the sky and extend the chest and the chin forward. As you exhale, round your back, tuck the chin into the chest, press into the hands, and send the back of the heart up to the sky. Begin to cycle to cat and cow, moving at your own rhythm with your breath. As you inhale, let your belly drop down towards the mat. Tilt the tailbone up to the sky and extend the chest and the chin forward. And as you exhale, round your back, tuck the chin into the chest and press into the hands to send back of the heart up to the sky. Let's go a couple more times. At your own rhythm with your breath. Slowly come back to a neutral tabletop position. And take an inhale. As you exhale, press into your hands and lift the knees up off the mat and slowly send the hips back behind you to downward facing dog position. Keep the knees bent. Let's make the focus about the chest now. Rise up onto your tippy toes. Bring a bend into the knees just a little. And then press into your hands to send your chest back towards your thighs. Take a deep breath in and a full breath out. Look forward to your hands, lean forward into your hands, bend your knees, and slowly let both knees down to the mat. Point your toes and walk your hands far out in front of you and coming into melting heart. As it feels good for you, let the forehead come down towards the floor. Close your eyes and bring your attention back to your breath. Slowly press into your hands, keep your elbows down, and lift your forehead up. If the arms are really far away from the body, then take the arms just a little bit closer in, but keep the elbows down. And then slowly lean your shoulders and chest forward. Let your hips melt down towards the mat and coming into Sphinx pose. Shoulders are right on top of the elbows. Point the toes and root the tops of the feet down in towards the mat. Press into your elbows and your forearms to extend the chest and the chin forward and up. Hold this position. Notice the breath. And keep the breath flowing. You may close your eyes. Couple more breaths here. Now extend the elbows out to the sides. Melt the chest down onto the mat. And stack the palms and let the forehead rest down on the hands. Relax your legs, hips, belly, shoulders. Feel the release happening in the low back. You can hold here or gently begin to rock your hips from side to side. Maybe bend the knees and sway the feet from side to side. Couple of times. Press into your elbows and your hands. Lift your head up from here. Extend the right arm out to the side, keeping the right hand at the same height as the shoulder. Press into the left hand and reach your right fingertips as far away from you as you can. Suction the right shoulder and the right cheek down towards the mat. Maybe this is enough sensation for the right shoulder and the chest. Or if you want more, press into the left hand and slowly roll over onto your right side. You can bend the knees or you can keep them straight. Or maybe you can also bend the top left knee and step the left foot back behind you. Arrange the right arm until you find a place where you feel some tension and some tightness. And then once you have found that place, close your eyes and notice your breath. Now, very gently begin to release, rolling back down onto your belly and your chest. And allow your right arm to release in any way that feels good. For the other side, reach your left arm out to the side, keeping it in the same line as the shoulder, and creep the fingertips away from the body. Let the left armpit, left shoulder suction down to the mat and keep the left cheek on the mat and slowly roll over onto your left side now. And now notice the difference between the right side and the left side. Again, find your sweet spot and hold there. Just hold there. And look what can you soften? What can you release? Notice the breath. Now, moving very slowly, begin to release, rolling onto your chest and belly, and relaxing that left arm in any way. Take a moment. Inhale and exhale. Put your palms next to your chest, press into your hands, use your knees to lift up your hips and then connect the knee together, the feet together, and sink the sitting bones back and down to the heels. Relax your arms down by your sides with the palms facing up. Bend your elbows and let your forehead drop down towards the mat. And close your eyes and relax here. Just a couple of breaths. Relax your shoulders, arms, hips. Very slowly reach your arms forward out in front of you And rise up through tabletop and then make your way down onto your back. Lower all the way down. As you take the knees in towards the chest, give yourself a little squeeze and rock side to side. Take the knees to center, open the arms out wide to the sides. Rock the shoulder blades underneath the back body and then slowly let the knees drop down towards the right. Allow the head fall down and over towards the left. Here, again close your eyes and allow the body to relax, gently twisting the spine. Relax your body, relax your breath. Slowly bring your head back to center and bring your knees and legs back to center. And then switch sides. Let the knees fall to the left and head drop to the right this time. Again, release all effort. Just relax in the sweet and gentle twisting pose. Slowly come back to center and squeeze the knees into the chest. And lift your head up and wrap your arms as far around your legs as you can. Give yourself a big hug and thank yourself for making your way onto your mat, for giving yourself this time to connect yourself to your body, to your breath. And release your arms, release your legs, release your hips, release your hands, release your body, release your breath. Give yourself a few moments to rest here in your final pose, Shavasana. You may stay here in Shavasana for 10 minutes or longer. Thank you. Namaste.